Hi there, this is Terry at my Crooked House and Studio, and I'm going to do a living room tour of my tiny little house in Florida. So I have Miss Ola in the house. Let's see if I can actually make it through a video without her barking. I'm not sure. So I'll try not to repeat myself if you actually watched one of my other videos, but the house we bought over 10 years ago, and my husband and I redid the whole thing. I only have a couple pictures of it before. Unfortunately, most of the other pictures that I have are lost on one of my phones from a lot of years ago. And I never went and got pictures developed, which is unfortunate, but the structure of this house, there was 3 bedrooms in here, and there was another wall. It probably came out to about like the front of my couch there. And so we removed that wall and put in this new wall there. And then on the front there, that was just a screened-in porch. Well, you could say it was screened in, there wasn't any screens left on it, but so we opened that all up. There was just one door that led out there, and we opened that up, and so we got a lot more space. And we took off all the drywall everywhere in the whole house. And I love the way the ceiling looked. We got really lucky. It wasn't plywood. It was just that really good old nice hardwood there, and I love the color of it. All I've had to do is I put like some shellac on just the beams, just to make them a little bit easier to kind of wipe off. But other than that, I didn't do anything to the ceiling at all. So we put in the hardwood floors in here. The hardwood floors we ended up getting just at a estate sale, super cheap, but it was all used. So that was a lot of extra work. It's really fun being able to use and recycle and do that kind of thing, but boy, it makes your work a lot longer, a lot harder. It certainly would have been easier. Well, it probably would have been easier to build a whole new house than what we did in here, but when it come to the flooring too, we had to, you know, like scrape out all the grooves and clean it all up before we put it down. But I painted it and then distressed it. So somebody asked me how many square feet this is, and I think I'm right under 1,000 is where I'm at. So this is the only room in the house that doesn't have wood on the walls. This is just paneling, like from Home Depot, and you know, just the brick paneling, and it was red and very uniform looking. So I just took and put joint compound all over it, kind of give it a bit more of an aged look, and then just painted it white. I know a house like this would probably never have brick in it, but whatever. It's our house. We can do it with what we want, right? So just in case you haven't seen my kitchen. And the other funny thing is, when I was watching my kitchen video, I'm like, some people might wonder, you don't even have a kitchen table. Well, in Florida, everyone's got lanais, and that's where my table is, out in there. I'm not going to show you right now because that's just too many rooms to tidy up for one day. So we'll do that in another video. But so we did end up doing, you know, some of the tongue groove in vertical and some in horizontal, which was pretty fun. I am getting ready to repaint in here. I do like the yellow, but everything just needs a fresh coat. It's been like 10 years since this has been painted, and I just want something fresh. So this old table that Came from my mom. I just absolutely love it. I am gonna put the TV directly up on the wall. I never found anything that really worked up above the television set. My husband put this up, which is actually, I really love this thing. It's kind of a 3D ducks flying, but that's why there's that empty space there, which is kind of unusual for anywhere in my house. And over here, the reason I have like this weird round light behind this, just to light it up, because this lamp needs to be rewired. But I love it. It's like ceramic with the kois on there. And this is a very cool piece. One piece that actually, for me to spend more than 100 or two, don't mind my electrical box on the left there. Total redneck, whatever. But so this piece I bought at an antique store, but I just absolutely loved it. So what it does, it holds sheet music is what it's for. And we just used it to hold jewelry and stuff in there. But it's a very, very cool piece. Oh. Hold a lot of stuff. So let's see if I can get this to come all the way up so you can see. And then it just locks like that. So I just love it. And then this piece here is an old watchmaker's desk. And we were going to an estate sale, saw they had a whole bunch of watch stuff there, and they had this desk there. And when we got there, we see the price tag on there, and it was like, we thought it said $225, and actually what it ended up saying was sorry, my camera's, maybe I'm gonna have to stop here, but my so we thought it was $225, and it turned out it was $25. Couldn't believe it. It's absolutely beautiful. It's got a really cool kind of fun thing where they pull that out just to make sure they didn't end up losing any little pieces and stuff off of it when you were working on some watches. So very fun. And then we ended up buying that stool from some other estate sale, and it just fits in there perfect. Here's some more taxidermy stuff. And all kinds of fun little collectibles. I love like the Loch Ness Monster there. That was from my mother-in-law. My husband's grandmother was from Scotland, so I think that's where that came from. I don't know, is that where the Loch Ness Monster is? I'm not sure. But, so we buy a lot of old antique stuff, and it's very hard trying to not save all the super cool things, but we have saved a few things for sure. And if this is the first time watching one of my videos, yes, I do have a Christmas tree up still. And no, it's not up because I left it up from Christmas. I've had it up for probably 2 years or so. And I just love how it makes my front room kind of glow, and I love the colors on it. And so I can't think of anything else that I would put lights on. So I just keep that up. And yes, we like it very dark, so every window is covered all the time. We got a cool Picasso print back there. And I love this little ceramic tree because my mom made these all the time when I was a kid. So yeah, I just keep that up all year long too. This just, I'm not sure if this is like for like a dollhouse or for kids to play with, or what that little cabinet was, but I just think it's beautiful. It's got hand-painted little flowers on there. And right behind the deer, it does have all three other cupboard doors on there that maybe I should fix at some point. So it's been a long time since I posted a video because I was doing an estate sale for the last month. Pretty much the last sale for my daughter and I think we are, well, we're taking a break, that's for sure. So I am going to have more time to do some YouTube videos, which will be fun. So I have a lot of things I want to do. And yes, that's an eyeless teddy bear there. Because my daughter's dog got a hold of it. I have probably like three of them. Three of my old bears that he got a hold of, and that one with he just ripped the eyes off of that one, so that's not too bad. But this is just, I just love this thing so much. We bought this at the funniest garage sale. It was this ceramic house. I mean, like, it was a mobile home, and it was like half of the wall was not even there on the side of the mobile home, and they had all these shelves in there, and then this was in there. And they are actually a Michigan artist. I was actually able to, there's a signature on the front of it there. And I'm actually gonna stop and turn the house to the side so you can see the side, because it's so beautiful. So here's the side of it here. Oh, my light just turned on. Well, I guess that's good. But so it's yeah, handmade, hand painted ceramic house. And I actually even went and I found another like ceramic tile piece that was done by the same artist. So very interesting. I ended up finding out that this was one of their very early pieces that they did, and I absolutely love it. It's hand painted all the way around. And then this old thread box here, that was my mom's. So I love that. And yes, I just have cement floors out here. We've not ever figured out exactly what we wanted to do on this floor. So I don't know if I'm going to paint it and just, you know, keep this gigantic rug in here. I have kind of considered doing carpet out here because I do kind of miss like really lush and plush carpet. Living in Florida, like hardly anyone has carpet, so I would like some nice squishy carpet. And a lot of these teddy bears, basically I have collected them, not really on purpose, but a lot of these can be worth a whole lot of money, and I could never figure out if they were or not, so I never wanted to sell them. So I basically ended up kind of getting like a little stife collection going. So that's why they're all over the place. This is one of my cat's favorite scratching chairs here. So, but I don't mind that actually. It kind of just reminds me of like grandma's old chair or something. So that's string art that my daughter made for us one year for Christmas. And that actually, yeah, that's my daughter and my son. They went and I think they went to like Sears or something and went and got a little family portrait done for me for Mother's Day or Christmas one year, which was very nice. Miss Ola has come out to join me out here. So this armoire is, we just got this probably about a year ago or so, and we got it from my mother-in-law. She was downsizing into an apartment and asked if we wanted it, and of course, it's so beautiful. I love it so much. We had another, like more primitive looking cupboard out here, and I really like, I just have always loved it. It's just the most beautiful wood. So this, where, you know, I don't know, the Christmas tree makes it look strange, but here's where it gets even stranger, because actually I have a bed out here. So that might be kind of weird to a lot of people, but this is my bed. This is where I sleep, because I've been married for a really, really, really long time, and I need a fan. My husband hates fans. I like the window open. He hates the windows open. So, you know, this is what happens. So, but that's why I love laying in bed and looking out my windows and looking at my Christmas tree. And so that's what I do. And like I said, I'm getting ready to repaint in here. So I've been kind of collecting artwork in here. Hi. So I've been collecting some new artwork to put on the walls in here. So I got some really cool things. I just got this at our last estate sale, which I love so much. It's actually a print from like an old soapbox derby from what year is that? 1949. Absolutely fabulous. I love it so much. So I just got like some nice samplers, and that I just got from the last estate sale too. It's just got the kitties. It's a lot like the artwork I have in my bathroom, just like the ink drawn cats, which I love. So I just have some other fun art here that I'm looking forward to hanging up. And that, I don't know, shelf, I don't know what you would call that exactly. The yellow thing though, that I love the color. I love it. I kind of wish I had somewhere there out in the front room that I could put it out there, just because I would really like to see it more. But I think it's very nice. And these pillows here, these are pillows that I can never figure out. I cannot figure out what to do with. I love the material on them so much, and they're so comfy and cozy. And so one of these days I'm gonna find somewhere to put them where it looks nice. But there's some more artwork that I'll be hanging up soon. Really nice, great big window. Kind of funny. This is I think the biggest window in our house, and my daughter actually bought it at a garage sale for $5. So that's my little hose house out there that just holds my hose where my pump is. And yes, very strange window here. And yes, that is my closet behind the window. So I had a gigantic picture up there covering the whole thing, and then I really hated the picture. So I took it down, and I got to figure out something else to cover that up. So it'd probably be more appropriate to show you this angle instead of the deer's butt from that angle. But when my husband brought home that deer butt, he's like, oh my gosh, I have to put it there. So I used to work at the desk all the time, and I wasn't thrilled with having a deer butt looking at me, but I don't know, I kind of had to agree. So that's why that's there. This is a desk from my grandmother, which I love so much. And she always had those two little pictures. And this, the little pictures and the picture were from her. And this was her, my grandma, and that's my other grandma. And it always had, that's the desk chair that goes with it. So I like that, or I love that. So I don't know if there's anything else that I need to chat about or want to chat about, or if you have any questions or want to know anything more about my place, please feel free to ask in the comments. Thanks so much for watching. And if you want to see more tours, I do have a kitchen and a bathroom tour. So, hope to see you at the next one.